all shooting with.
He actually got one.
Mind you what? I'll get on your camera, sorry. Sorry. Good sport about it. You're like, you're good option. I'm just filming it. You're good.
Woo! He learns. This one learns. I don't think you got it on.
Sorry. Sorry.
I love the police. Yes, love you guys.
You're the one person. Congrats.
Oh, you're...
Who's tripping? Thanks, bro.
Sorry.
You're good.
It's easy, look. Make it big.
High pressure. It takes like 20 minutes to
That's your boy? That's your boy? Oh, you just following around? No. Oh, I thought it was your boy. I thought it was your boy. Okay. That's why I'm not getting your way. Okay.
I mean, the thing is, you never know if some cop's gonna be pissed when he does.
Yes, you know what's gonna happen. You might get violated.
Like, it's a joke, but like...
You might literally get Black Lives Matter out here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of... You just never know.
Yeah. Sure. I give him a pound.
Oh, man, you left him hanging?
You left him hanging, man?
He tried to give you a fist pump. No, it won't big. It won't big. There's some people over there. I think they need your... There's some Trump supporters over there. I think they need your presence.
Oh, shit. This is gonna be good.
How it's sad. No?
Oh, no thank you. I have my own. Thanks. Very nice. Okay. Well, you're 6 feet, so maybe you should move away a little bit. 6 feet, right? 6 feet. Just step away a little bit. Thank you for coming out, though. Hope you all will see the president soon, right? Okay. You know what? Just because you came out and spoke to me, I will put my mask on.
One of them learned. Oh, it's dirty. It's dirty.
All right? Same?
Yeah, it's dirty. Oh, man. You might as well catch it.
It's all good, bro. You're good, bro. Don't worry about it. I don't get like that. I don't get on that.
I'm fucking here!
Oh, shit.
I'm fucking here, bitch!
Oh, shit. Oh shit.
It's the New York beat-up! Yes!
It's about to get live. It's about to get live.
Yes! Yes!
Oh no. What's he gonna do? Twerk or something?
Oh my God! Are you playing the song?
Am I what?
Yep. On Instagram.
Hold on, take this shit. For what? I am Trump.
What's your name?
I'm Trump. Uh-huh. Hold on, where's my tie at?
A lot of shows
Where
today.
the fuck is my tie? Don't tell me I lost my tie. Okay, good. You guys came? How'd you come? Everything was closed off. Oh my, even walking was crazy. Oh, that's why. Yeah, everything was closed. They were like, no, even walking was like a nightmare. Since we're gonna get into shit, hold on.
You gonna start dancing? Or you don't know?
Why, you have a camera crew?
No, I just saw him and I was just following him around because he was doing his own stuff.
Oh yeah, you are.
What?
But
I
you're
guess
not
while she's
in
getting
that
ready, do you mind talking about? I'm live streaming. Do you mind
word.
talking about
Okay,
audience
so you got a
about
mask. All right, cool.
what was that going on with the cops and the MAGA supporters?
Oh, well, seems like none of them know. I just wanted to let these guys know they're supposed to use these. It looks bad.
Right.
It looks bad.
And
People can get sick.
it looked like it actually worked. Like maybe
It
half of the
worked for
people you
some,
confronted
didn't it, right?
actually put on masks because of it. So, you're gonna be out here all day, kind of reminding people, or?
I mean, I'm always out here. I'm reminding people. I'll direct traffic. You know, I make an arrest if I have to. You know?
Fair enough. I don't tend to ask people their names if they're wearing a mask, but what would you like to be described as if I was to like write this
I'm
in?
Officer Crispy Bacon.
Crispy Bacon.
Instagram,
Okay guys,
NYB.
let's get ready.
All right, fair enough.
Every other day.
All right, and we've got someone dressed up as Trump as well. We're off to an interesting start today.
It's gonna be a very interesting start.
Yo, you know when the fuck you supposed to get here?
5 p.m.
Alright, bet. They give me some time to get served up. Thanks.
Sorry, officer. Sorry.
No problem.
Really?
Don't talk to me with that.
Like y'all care. I know, I know.
You're gonna get hit by a car. Okay, where you wanna go next? Where you wanna go next?
It's New York.
Huh? Can I get some footage? You doing? I saw you, sorry. No, I doubt they're gonna do that.
That we're gonna get them out.
Because that's what they want. No, I'm okay, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, though.
If you want to check us out across the street, we're
Ain't gonna make it with anyone.
Sorry. This better make a move.
We aren't relying on an election that he's already rigging. We aren't relying on the powers that be to solve this. We are relying on ourselves to get in the streets, to stay in the streets, to drive this motherfucking fascist out of power. Am I right? Because we have the power. We have the power. It's up to us. And so, I'm going to bring up in a minute I'm going to bring up Sam Goldman from Refuse Fascism. But I want to say that we do have water over here. If people didn't bring their own, we have some water over here. What's going to happen? Trump is still planning on being here around 5 o'clock. So there's still time to tell all of your friends to get their asses down here right now. Spread this, tag Refuse Fascism, and tag everybody that you know to get them down here right now. And we're going to stay here for a while throughout the night. So spread the word right now. Take this moment, get some water, keep hydrated. Just because it's not as hot doesn't mean we're hydrated. Come on, water.
Yeah, I saw some.
Needs to be in the streets now, demanding the immediate ouster of the Trump regime, and in growing numbers, staying in the streets, not stopping until this regime is removed from power and their fascist program brought to a halt.
What are you hoping that this does today? Are you hoping that it reaches you?
Our audience is the millions of people living in this country who do not want to live in a fascist America. We already have concentration camps. We have mass sterilization happening in these concentration camps. We have ethnic cleansing happening. They're waiting for the election. And I'm not telling people not to vote, but if you want to be able to vote in November, if you want to vote
Yeah, I got two people talking to me at the same time. I can't hear you.
I don't love you. I don't love you. You motherfuckers don't even know what election day is. Take some.
Go ahead, man.
Take some goddamn fucking taxes. Get a real job. You guys don't know how to work. Donald Trump's the main name. You guys don't know what the fuck this guy. This guy's got us in the fucking mat. He's got everybody working. There's nobody working. I love you too. I love you too.
Hey, this is our protest right now. We are out here opposing fascism in all its many forms, whatever the form it takes. So I want to introduce Sam Goldman. She's on the steering committee for Refuse Fascism. She's a local activist.
All right, I want to hear trumpets out now. 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 I'm not going to pay attention to any fool who's trying to silence you or not let you speak out. We have a lot to say. We have a lot to say. So let's get to it. We are here because Trump is going to be speaking right over there in the Constitution Center. We're going to be here demanding the immediate ouster of this regime and telling the world that there is a force in this country that refuses to accept a fascist America, that refuses to accept a genocidal racist in the White House, that we are preparing, we are organizing, and we are not going to stop until they are driven from power. protesters, we are facing an unprecedented danger. But something beautiful is possible because of all of you. We pledge, in the name of humanity, we refuse to accept a fascist America. We pledge we will not stand aside while there is still a chance to stop a regime that imperils all of humanity and the earth itself. We do not comply with a regime putting targets on the backs of black and brown and native people, denying women control of their bodies, forcing LGBT people back in the closets. We do not accept a society ruled by bigotry and cruelty, ignorance and brutality, demeaning and crushing other peoples and countries, threatening them with destruction. There can be no more children torn from parents and locked in cages. No more fire and fury from the mouth of a demented bully with his finger on the nuclear trigger. No more mass COVID death from science-hating lunacy. No more law and order of official terror by bullets, batons, and tear gas. No longer can we live with howling mobs resurrecting Jim Crow, fascist thugs attacking our protests, the right to vote stolen by defenders of the Confederacy. We will not worship a flag, this flag, or accept a theocracy. We will not become collaborators on a march to a racist genocide. We will not hand the future to scorchers of the planet. We will not rest until this fascist regime is driven from power. 4 more years, 4 more months, and it could be too late to change the course of history as the Trump-Pence regime sabotages the elections and drags humanity to the stage of extinction. Here and now, we pledge to unite in our millions, rising together in nonviolent resistance to stop a great horror. We pledge to stay in the streets, overcoming fear and uncertainty until this American fascism is brought to a halt. Fists up! 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 We're going to repeat this together. We're going to take a pledge together. We pledge! We pledge! That we will not stand aside! That we will not stand aside! While there is still a chance! While there is still a chance! To stop! To stop! To stop! To stop! A regime! A regime! That imperils humanity! That imperils humanity! And the earth itself! And the earth itself! We demand! We demand!
They settled the Breonna Taylor case. They gave the family $12 million, but they're not going to fire her.
To prevail over a regime that puts us at the precipice of a fully consolidated fascist America. In the name of humanity. 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 We refuse to accept. We refuse to accept a fascist America. A fascist America. We will be in the streets. In the streets. In the streets. In the streets. fascism and for humanity. September 21st, we tell the world that we are not okay with the genocide. We will drive you out. Trump, pens out now. Trump, pens out now. The world is watching, y'all. We can get louder. Trump, pens out now. 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 Right 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 fucking now. Right fucking now. Right fucking now. Right fucking now. Trump, pens out now. Trump, pens out now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right fucking now. Right fucking now. Right fucking now. Right fucking now.
Trump pens out now.
Give it up for yourself.
Yeah, I got one. Shit's thick. Nice sign.
Thanks, man.
I don't know why they're hated so much either. I don't get it.
My kindergartner, and it's beautiful because she's not afraid to talk about what happened at the show. So I'm gonna keep it on. And while I'm doing this, everyone should take out their phone and take a picture and do a selfie. And I want you to tag refuse fascism and hashtag Trump pens out now. Hello?
Pull your mask down, girl. Just pull it down. Don't wipe it.
Hello? My name is Zoe Sturgis. I'm a kindergarten teacher in North Philadelphia.
Line in.
Try this one.
Without being called, without us asking them to be there, they wanted to handcuff him and put him in their car. I don't know if they intended to arrest him, or but they did say they wanted to teach him a lesson. And the only reason that didn't happen to a kindergarten age child is because my principal refused to let them in the school building.
They're still saying they can't.
So
then they can come to the side or they can come into the street.
Trump is a serious threat
It's the traffic
to our city and to our nation, and I unfortunately know this firsthand. And it's not just about him and the things that he says and the horrible things that he's done. It's also about... Oh, you want to step up? Yeah. It's also about the people who feel empowered to express their violent hatred of anyone that doesn't look like them. The people in uniform and the people not in uniform. On the night Trump was elected, he went to my college, which is University of Pennsylvania. And so while a lot of people in this city were very upset that he was elected, there were people at the business school that he graduated from that were very happy about it. And when I went outside on that election night, they marched through the street and they gave the Hail Hitler salute. And then when they saw me, they surrounded me by a mailbox and they called me a nigger. And that was the first day of Trump being elected. Years later, the FOP, the Fraternal Order of Police, welcomed Mike Pence to speak at their lodge for their Blue Lives Matter rally, making it clear the link between police brutality and white supremacy. And when I was out front of their lodge, the Proud Boys came and they told me I had a target on my back and I should watch out. And in full view of the police who welcomed them into the lodge after hearing that.
read the news to know that when Trump speaks his mind about who he thinks is superior and who he thinks doesn't deserve to live, that there are people listening, and that there are people listening in our city. There are people who've threatened me. There are people in Marconi Plaza who punched someone in the face in full view of the police, who declined to arrest that man. They've showed up with bats. They plan to show up in Clark Park on Saturday, fully armed, to intimidate families.
I went Charles and I just told them, man up with some goddamn pussy.
He with y'all, he against y'all. Let him go ahead, man, because he's looking for pay. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Okay, I'm just filming.
Because all y'all, if you might not even touch him, he'll say one of y'all hit him, then you gonna get locked up. It ain't worth it. Even though the camera's all over the place.
Okay. All right, brother.
Donald Trump haters right there.
No. Why would you come over here?
They want everyone else to be like Donald Trump.
But don't give a reason. It ain't worth it.
I ain't gonna touch him, guys. We good. Thank you for coming over there.
I mean, you personally, I don't give a crap. I'm just worrying about y'all.
Yes, I'm worried.
Yes, you are not. You have to down Donald Trump.
Just smoke more meth. Get out of here.
Yeah, right?
Don't smoke more meth, bro.
I've seen it all, done it all.
You're disrespecting your fucking tribe right now.
You're disrespecting
the fuck I am. I'm standing up.
He's the American president. He's the goddamn American president supposed to stand behind.
You're fucking part of the problem, bro.
You're part of the problem. You're being fucking jerk.
No, we're the future.
You're a fucking asshole. That's right. Take my picture. You know what? You're not fucking good looking.
Don't let him turn this into something ugly. Ignore him. What? Don't let him turn this ugly. Ignore him.
Watch behind you, man.
I can people hate
Yo.
You will not be able to plug in and turn out and help out. He said some racist shit to her.
No.
He said some racist shit to her. I'd fuck him up too.
Go wherever the hell he wants, guys. Just be his escorts.
Come back.
Shout out my back. I bet you not a chance.
All right.
Support white supremacy. That's just how it be. I wish they would come out.
Which side are you on? Silence is complicity with white supremacy. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Silence is complicity with white supremacy. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Trump hands out now. 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 Right 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 fucking now. Right fucking now. Right fucking now. Right fucking now. Trump hands out now. Trump hands out now. Silence is complicity with white supremacy. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Silence is complicity with white supremacy. Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Donald Trump's the main name. God ain't giving this shit away. Jackie could never be like me.
None of us know
What are you doing right now? You're at the same fucking place as us, guys.
I still work. I got a fucking disease in my life.
You're throwing us on a break for being here, but you're here too, dickhead.
No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump!
Donald Trump's the main man. He's all suck dick.
No Trump!
Are you in 37? Yeah. I remember you. I was the thing, man.
He's all suck dick.
I know Ben Anderson. I used to do this FedEx driver. You have a card with you, man? Yeah, I'd love to stay in contact with you, man. Got some really good video. I remember you. I never forget a face right, man. God bless you.
This beautiful sign. Hell no! Trump must go! Trump must go! Hell no! Hell no! Trump must go! Trump must go! Hell no! Hell no! Trump must go! Trump must go! Hell no! Hell no! Trump must go! Trump must go! Hell no! Hell no! Trump must go! Trump must go! Hell no! Hell no! Trump must go! Trump must go! Hell no! Hell no! Trump must go! Trump must go! Give it up for yourself, beautiful people! I want to shout out some signs, and then I'm going to bring somebody else up. Fuck Donald Trump, Black Lives Matter. Fuck a seat, we want our own table. I'm tired of this racist, sexist, xenophobic, hateful fool! Defy fascism, all power to the people, recognize white supremacy. Trump lied, 200,000 people died. Trump Pence out now.
Yes, out, out.
Give it up. What?
Grab him by the ballot.
What?
Grab him by the ballot.
Grab him by the ballot. I'm sorry, it's hard with these masks sometimes to hear the first time.
Yeah, so many.
Beautiful signs. Even more beautiful people in the streets refusing to be complicit with a fascist America. It is not okay that there aren't thousands in the streets right now. So take out your phone, text your friends, post on social media, get your ass to 5th and Market. Get your ass to 5th and Market. The future is on the line. And if you're not fighting for it, then you're handing it to these fascist thugs. You're handing it to Trump and Pence. You're handing it to a genocidal racist.
All right, so let's welcome Yesenia from Socialist Alternative. Give it up.
No? Can you hear me? Okay. Alright, we're gonna start. So my name is Yesenia. I'm a member of Socialist Alternative. And today we've come together to show our outrage at the xenophobia, sexism, white supremacy, and capitalist greed embodied by Trump, who is an alum of the University of Pennsylvania right here in Philly. Today is also September 15th, which is the start of Hispanic Heritage Month and Independence Day for Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, and my parents' home country, Guatemala. And I don't want to forget, like I did last time, that tomorrow is Chile and Mexico's Independence Day. Growing up with undocumented family members, I learned to worry about my parents every time they left home to go to work or go to the grocery store. I saw bosses take advantage of them, pay them less than they deserve, and cheat them out of money because they were undocumented. I learned that coming into contact with the police could mean our family would be torn apart, and I saw family members arrested, detained, and beaten by police. In high school and college, I watched as Obama and Biden deported millions of immigrants, as they built the infrastructure to imprison families and children, and as they failed to pass comprehensive immigration reform, even when the Democrats had control of both chambers of Congress. I watched as the U.S. under Obama drone bombed innocent civilians, including children, in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Yemen, and Somalia. I watched as Obama bailed out Wall Street from the financial crisis they created, and capitalists made more money than ever, while my family and millions of other families were left trying to protect their homes from foreclosure. It is exactly this kind of betrayal of the working class, Black, Latinx, white, Asian, Native, and everything in between that allowed right-wing demagogues to catch the attention of millions and ultimately set the stage for Trump to be elected.
Is it safe to assume you're a Trump supporter?
I've been around, yeah, I'm a Trump supporter.
All right, so what?
I've been around 59 years old.
Okay.
In the last 40 years that I know, the man, what he says he tries to do.
Okay.
People block him, but his main concern is puts America to work, to put America to work.
Right.
And he wants everybody to make money.
Right.
He don't have nobody in his pocket. He don't have nobody no favors. I like the fact that he goes to these other countries and gives them the middle finger and don't give them no money no more. Because it belongs here, to America. Whether it's me, you, a Trump supporter or not, he wants to give it to America. Bottom line.
So that's your main problem with the protesters, not really?
Yeah, because you know what? Half of them are so too young to know what's going on with politics anyway.
Okay.
Half of them have jobs under the table. They don't know what life's about yet. I'm 59. I've been kidnapped and everything. And this guy here, none of these even know what life's about. Like, some of these do, some don't.
Yeah.
Half of these got jobs under the table. The man put everybody to work, and that's exactly what he said he was going to do. And the economy's much better. The last 4 presidents I know didn't do shit. They're liars. He don't know bring no favors. Not one. He's his own man. He stands up on his own 2 feet. And that's what I got to respect about him.
All right, thank you very much, sir. God bless, all right? Okay, man. Huh? Alright, I'll go back. I'm going back. I'm working. I'm going to get it to you. Hold on.
Got the masters. No, she got her mask out. She got her mask out. Black lives, they matter here. Black lives. Black lives, they matter here. You couldn't even get a real one. That whole imitation straight from China, Joe.
Yeah.
You got that shit from fucking 57.
Okay, do your thing. Do your own, sir. Do your own, sir. I won't mind. Sorry, man. Okay, man.
Looking like you straight from the Jersey Shore. You looking like straight trash, though. You got 2 shirts on. I know you swear right now.
It's hot as shit, bro.
I know it's hot as shit. You got 2 shirts on. Hold on. Let me see what shoes you got on. Let me see what shoes you got on. What? Your bald up ass beard.
I'm gonna ball your ass.
You got the beard from the 90s. That beard is like the younger generation. Straight out of the band. You don't come on the road with the beard.
I thought they masked out. I thought they. She with us. She with us. She showing up. She with us. She with us, bro. No worries. Hey. Stick that shit in their face, sis. Stick that shit in their face, sis. Stick it in their face, sis. Stick it in their face, sis.
I'm going to cover up your ugliness and not your silliness. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
She's going to go viral with that.
That's our president, though. That's our president. What he raped y'all, son? What he raped y'all? What he raped y'all? What he
Yeah, why are you protecting them?
That's why. Oh, yeah, they had. No, my bad.
They're just naked. That's mad. They ain't got no hands though. They don't got hands though.
They got no hands. No, they don't.
That's what got me something like a crazy I need it.
Come on. Keep coming. Come on. Bring it tight. Come on.
Why are they protecting the right?
As soon as they come in, you can move down.
Well, my sister said y'all some shit though, right?
It's a neon. Guys, do me a favor, back up just a little bit so they can get in and nobody gets hurt, please. As soon as I move in, you can move up and say whatever you want to. I don't care. All right. Is this your bag?
That's her bag. The lady with that wig. That's your wig. I got you. I got
Back up a little bit. Back up a little bit.
Why don't you turn around the other way? Turn around the other way.
Because that would mean they're standing up for something right. That's
What? Who? Yeah! That's right! What?
Fuck Donald Trump! Fuck Donald Trump! Fuck Donald Trump!
You're in front of me. Go ahead.
We're trying to figure it all out, all right?
Oh my God, this is so funny.
So,
Okay, yeah.
So how you doing, love? So is it safe to assume you're against Donald Trump today?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's safe to assume that.
You know, a lady almost attacked me with her keys, which was funny.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't fucking know. Follow me, Instagram, Crackhead Barney is back.
Okay.
What do you want to ask me?
My name's Red Boca. So I'm saying, what's your opinion about the climate of this Black Lives Matter thing? You go to a lot of these events?
I think you know what? It's finally happening.
Okay.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's long over fucking due.
Yeah.
And we black people have been way too peaceful in this country. I'm first generation African and I want to murder some white people.
Okay.
So I don't know how, all these generations of African American people, they're so patient.
Right.
Long overdue this movement.
Okay.
This regime needs to be overthrown. Everything is bullshit. Trump is bringing it out out in the open though.
Okay,
that's one good thing. It's violent, whatever. It needs to happen.
Well, thank you for coming out, Marlon. I appreciate your efforts, all right?
Sure. What's your Instagram?
Red Boca.
I'll follow you.
Red Boca. Boca Red, actually. B-O-K-E-H. Red.
You don't even know your damn Instagram.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Red Boca Society Bible University. So it's easy to
Boca
find.
Red?
Yeah, Boca Red, honey. B-O-K-E-H.
Oh, B-O-K?
E-H-R-E-D. Boca Red. B-O-K-E-H.
I did.
And R-E-D.
R-A-D?
E-D. Red.
I did, look. Oh.
All right, guys. Look me up, okay?
I'm following you.
God bless you, honey. I'm going to follow you, too.
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. I said no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. I said no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. I said no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. I said no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. I said no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. I said no Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist. It's called excuse me. That's what it's called, excuse me. Don't argue with somebody with the megaphone.
I know, she got the microphone.
Right?
That's right, Mama.
It's a knee on my neck.
How you doing, officer? All right. Sorry, bro. You're good. I know backpack. Yeah, the backpack. I'm walking around all day. Always getting away. You ready to get out of here? You ready to get out of here? I actually interviewed that guy. The crazy guy? For a couple seconds. You want me down from New York?
Yes.
Oh, damn. So how you doing? I heard you were a teacher.
Yes, I'm a teacher.
Okay, so how do you feel about the brutality like students face, like being beat up by cops?
It's terrible. There was an 8-year-old boy who was assaulted by a school police officer like 2 years ago. Students have been organizing because they get beat up by cops in their own school. It's terrible.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're an honest teacher with a great heart. God bless you. Be safe today, okay? My name is Red Broken Society, or all over Instagram, but I'll find you guys. Okay. And what's your organization I can find you?
I'm with a lot of organizations, but I'm with Penn Free Police.
Okay. Okay, God bless you, honey. Be safe, all right? All right.
Open that mouth. Well, I think that's a separate event.
And not them. That's where the majority of the crowd is. That's where the majority of the crowd is.
So you promised me if there was more of them, you will be facing them. I haven't seen that. That's a lie. If there were more of them, you would not be facing them. That's a lie.
Why would you say
there could be 1,000 of them and 50 of us, and y'all still be facing us. Because I've seen it.
Where did you see it?
All over.
Here?
All over.
Here?
All over. I haven't seen it here yet.
Marconi Plaza.
But what makes you think that we're going to do anything to them?
Marconi Plaza.
We didn't do shit to them.
There was 4 of us and 400 of them, they still attacked us.
Did something wrong with that.
What is it about?
The majority of this crowd outnumbers the vast majority of that crowd.
So who are you here to protect?
Everybody.
Exactly. So why are you facing us only? Why are you not around everybody?
Part of the majority of this crowd is more than the majority of that crowd. Don't you understand?
That does not matter though.
It does?
Because it seems like y'all are protecting them and not us.
That's your perception.
My perception is y'all killing us. That's it. That's my main position right there.
You say y'all?
Police department. Talk about the police.
You do anything to anybody?
I didn't see you. Don't take it personal.
I'm not taking it
I have nothing against you. I don't know who you are.
I'm not taking
I'm here against that gun, that badge, and everything that's right there.
The gun and the badge doesn't hurt people. It's the people that are behind it.
Oh, no, it's all of that. Y'all don't need all of that. Because I don't feel safe, but I'm sure you feel safe because you got the gun.
A weapon is only bad good as the person that's using it.
That don't matter, but exactly. So
if it, what do you mean it don't matter?
No. Look at who you hiring.
What do you mean it don't matter?
Look at who you hiring. You got black cops bringing black cops. You got white cops bringing black people. So think about
people killing people. Period.
Okay, but who are the people killing people?
Say what?
Who are the people killing people?
People killing people.
Who's people?
We mean whose people?
No, right now we're focusing on one force. I'm not here to pose you any threat whatsoever. I'm not here to pose you no threat whatsoever. There ain't got to be, no gathering. I'm not going to do anything to y'all. I just want to talk. Yeah. Exactly. A lot of things most of the officers can't have.
I can't speak to the judge.
Okay, that's fine. But the thing is, you got to understand what the police force is standing for, right?
Say what?
You got to understand what the police force stands for. Is this to protect the people? Do you truly believe it's to protect the people? Why are we getting gunned down? A lot of these incidents, we did not need to get gunned down. Did not. We're only here to protect our people.
They can go up to 30, 40.
You guys have a
It's impressive. It really is. You want to turn the sign around? You can ride a bike like with a motorcycle, right? You can't ride a bike.
Oh, you psychiatrist! What's that? They take your tent down today. They take your tent down today.
I own my own home, dickhead. You don't even own your own teeth, motherfucker. Then you just got hit in the side, you fucking shitbag. Yo, you look like a fucking straight up fucking junkie, dude. You do. You do. You know you do.
They took your tent down. Oh, man, they got
I'm in 43rd and Larchwood, dickhead. Come see me. That's why I own my house, dick. Yeah, you staying there behind cops too, pussy. I shot 26 out of 40 at the range.
I can tell you don't want to be filmed, so I was down here with it, alright?
Trust me, I've been to enough of these already.
I know
the deal.
Alright, bro. Be safe, alright? I didn't get your face either, man. I didn't get your face either.
We make it back to one of our parties.
Excuse me, bro. Excuse me, bro. You wanna hit that one more time, honey?
There is a way to stop this. There is a way to stop this. There is a way to end this nightmare, but we gotta stop relying on the same channels that got us in this. We gotta stop relying on the channels that he's shredding, on the norms and rules he doesn't give a crap about, and we have to use our power, the power of the people in the street, raising this demand and not stopping until the demand is met. This is a strategy that has won all around the world victories. Most recently in Lebanon, but last year in Puerto Rico. It's won in South Korea. It's won all around the world. People planting themselves in the street and saying, we will not accept another day, the regime must go. And in a country like this, that poses more danger than ever before, I'm not going to say that Trump is Hitler. Hitler did not have nuclear weapons.
Heard that.
And we know what the German people did not.
We know where this ends. We know where this goes. And now is the time for us to act. Not to sit back and wait, but to act now. And to keep coming out into the streets in growing numbers. October needs to be day after day, night after night. People saying, Trump Pence, Trump Pence, Trump Pence, Trump Pence, Trump Pence, right now, out now, Trump Pence, out now.
He has no excuse. He has nothing else to rely on. And he has no right to claim power or declare martial law in order to seize more power over our presidency that the American people elected him in, that for the most part that we did not want. And he was too much of a pussy to show us here today. He cannot face the people. He cannot face the lives that he has ruined. Because at the end of the day, he knows he's responsible. And for as long as he wants to, he will keep his hands, he will try to keep his hands clean of any responsibility as the President of the United States that he must be held accountable to. And now, we are calling for him to be out of office, and along with all of his cronies and members of his fascist regime. Trump Pence! 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 Trump Pence!
Had to get the mask, if you don't mind. Thank you. Yeah, give me a pound on that one.
You don't know how to wear a mask, idiot. I don't want to hear shit from you. Shut your fucking mouth. You fat fuck. Put your mask on, idiot. You can't tell me you love people. You can't fucking talk about loving people. You didn't die, man. You didn't die, baby. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. Where's your stars, fucking pig?
I didn't serve.
Exactly. I did. Shut the fuck up. You're not even from Phil. You didn't do it. I did it. You didn't do it. I did it.
Did you?
You fucking right. I did. You fucking cunt. Fuck you. I'm ashamed of you. Sit down. You. Sit down. You. No. Fuck you. Assholes. Go fuck Donald Trump and fuck you, you fat ass cunt. Yes, you don't know what this means. You don't know nothing about love. You don't know nothing about love. You're out here literally killing people. You're not even from Philly. Do you live in Philly? Do you live in Philly? Do you live here? Do you live here? Put your mask on. Have your faces yeah, well, put your hands in there. Fucking loser.
God don't like ugly, honey.
Fuck down.
Trump lied, 200 million died. Trump lied, 200 million died. I don't want to scare you.
Back the fuck up.
Back up.
You're almost there. There you go. Good job. Good job. Put on these shoes.
Get out of here.
Where was the man to play? When the women
over here shitting her pants. She fucking shit her. You smell that? She shit her pants while she was there. You smell that? You smell that?
All the best music is affiliated with Satan. Come on. What is this crap?
Oh my gosh.
God don't like ugly.
That's Satan's friend.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. Not even anything evil.
There are babies in cages.
What's this shitty
Systematic racism. This has been going on for decades.
That's the fucking problem. Because of people like you, I wake up fearing my life.
People like you, racism been going on.
Just like you.
Like you. Shut up, I know.
Then why are you supporting someone that hates us? If you're not racist, why do you support somebody that hates us?
He doesn't hate
Yes, he does.
He was literally indicted for racism.
His father supported. He was the Brooklyn Five. I said the Brooklyn
Y'all are scary.
I don't care.
Just like the president does.
Thanks, Spidey. All right, thank you. Thank you, brother. God bless you, man. It's beautiful. Nice work. Nice work. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can I get the FU-45? All right, man. Good work. God bless, brother.
Get him down, man. Get him down.
Spirit of the living God. Spirit of the living God. Spirit of the living God. We call upon the Spirit of the living God to gather answers by fire. To gather answers by fire. Let your fire fall.
I appreciate your work a lot.
Spirit of the living God. Right here in Citizen. Display your power. Raise your presence, oh God.
There.
You was not reparations and Black Lives Really Matter.
Who's that being lifted up?
You never got hit by a car yet?
Who's that being lifted up?
Thank you, honey. God bless you. Get your flag, bro? Thank you, sir. God bless, man. Thank you, bro. Oh damn, that would have been good. Oh, this man right there. Yeah. That's really cool. Can I get a picture? Can I get a video of your dog, Mom?
No, you're good.
I can't?
What'd you say?
Can I get a picture of your dog? Oh.
Can you put her on the ground?
No, you're fine. No, I wouldn't do that to you. Thank you very much, honey. God bless.
Got it?
I don't even want your congratulations. I recognize your false confidence and calculated promises. All in your conversations. I hate people that feel entitled. Look at me crazy cause I ain't invite you. Oh, you important, you the moral to the story. You endorsing, motherfucker.
Only when it's convenient, I guess.
White people, breaking this white devil, you should be ashamed of yourself as a black woman. Shut your fat ass up, ain't no more fucking talking to you. Shut your fucking honey. Shut your
Johnny Depp?
Yeah, that's
just got back. Wow.
So hot, man.
That's my boy too. I like Johnny Depp.
I just offered to buy you.
Don't let your parents brainwash you! You should be ashamed of yourself! Do not bring children here! Bring them here! Why did you bring them here?
I'm just trying to take money. Come on. Fucking 10 idiots there. Pause right here, saying he's black. You know, olive pants, he's saying he's black. We already had it. I know where I remember you from. You were in the basement of that pizza shop. That's where I remember you from. Oh.
Hey, look at that loser and sucker over there. He's a loser and a sucker. Loser and a sucker.
In our way, have a half-black border. I'll give you like white the black people when it's not disruptive, right? Well, okay. We're better than you. Yeah, I bet you like white black chicks too. I got it tonight. I'll be on this.
You don't even know it. How you gonna be on it?
He's a fed. Oh, he might be crushed. Oh, you get it.
Oh, okay.
I was saying he's a look like a fed, but I think he's
Oh, okay. I thought you were handing that to me for a second.
I appreciate you.
Coronavirus! Wear a fucking mask! It's not that hard!
CNN told me you're gonna get coronavirus.
Good one! Good one! You really got me there!
Yo, toothless the dragon. Yo, toothless the dragon. I got a question for you. If you catch corona, are you going to use the vaccine on them?
And you got some camel toe on your flag.
I'm having too much fun. I'm going to be working. Sorry? I'm having too much fun to be working. Oh my God. That was a lot. I'm done too. I'm so done right now.
We gotta go. He's hiding. We can still see you, fellas!
I'm good at trying to find it. Oh my God. I don't know. So the game's
I mean, I've been doing this shit since Minneapolis. Like, when the tear gas starts, if one of those things hits your fucking head, fucking $40 helmet,
it's worth it, right?
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Good luck. Be safe.
Jesus' name! In Jesus' name! In Jesus' name! In Jesus' name!
Tell them. I want everybody to know. I want everyone.
In Jesus' name we pray. We pray in Jesus' name. I know where I'm going. I know where my little brother just passed away is going. I know. And I thank you, God, for salvation. You are good. All the time. All the time. You are good. You are good. All the time. All the time. You are good. Lord, you are good.
Sorry, bro.
Talk to people on all sides when it comes to Trump supporters. Yeah. Okay, cool. What's your name? I'm Bree. Bree? Nice to meet you. Where are you from? I was raised in Shellingham, but I live in Germantown right now. Okay. Yeah. How about you? Originally from Columbus, Ohio, live Lansdowne. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm just like curious. Obviously, you're conservative. Are you like diehard Trump supporter? Is it more so like policies? Like, there's a lot of everything is a shit show, obviously. Yeah. You have people who are just diehard, like I said, Trump supporters. You have people who they have conservative ideals, and between Biden and Trump best suits their ideals. Right. Which side kind of do you fall into?
I would say I identify as not a diehard Trump supporter, but definitely somebody with conservative values. I actually walked away from the Democratic Party about 2 or 3 months ago. So,
okay. What kind of led you to leaving the left?
Basically, this idea that you're forced to think like everybody else. I really believe in thinking for yourself, you know, and just the idea that they
I was down with Black Lives Matter. I loved it, but they started tearing apart my city, and they said that I had to be okay with it. I had to be okay with black businesses being torn apart, and I just couldn't get with that. And it just kind of opened my eyes. And then, Joe Biden saying that if you're not black, So just all of that combined just kind of made me just want to walk away from the Democratic Party for sure.
Do you identify now as a Republican or are you independent?
Independent, yeah, independent, yeah. But right now, for sure, I feel like Trump's policies definitely align with mine. Now, especially since unemployment in the black community is at an all-time low, and also our income has increased as well by 4%. So that's what I'm here for. And I believe in freedom at the end of the day. And I never saw the agenda of Democrats until all of this happened. I saw that they were okay with chaos, and that I just want everybody to be free, and I honestly want us to all be unified for sure.
What, obviously the election is coming up. What do you see if Trump were to be reelected this year? What do you see him doing in the next 40 years to help unify the nation? Because I feel like we're at a divide that we haven't been at home since like 1860.
Right. No, I really just feel like he doesn't care what anybody thinks. He's like, he has his own beliefs and he's going to stick to it. And something that he values is jobs in America, and that's something that I value too. So I don't know. Honestly, with the election, I don't think that we're going to accomplish unity whether Biden or Trump gets elected. I don't believe so. However, I do think that he will improve the black community, and that's what is most important. No offense, my guy. Yeah.
Black economics, black education.
Okay, cool, yeah. So
I agree with Larry Elder.
Okay, yeah, we like the black community needs to be improved, and if
I agree.
If not everybody's gonna be happy with it, but thank you. Have a great one. Not everybody's gonna be happy with who becomes president. I don't think that we're gonna accomplish unity in this election. Hopefully, years down the line in my lifetime, I'll see that. I don't think we're gonna accomplish it.
It depends on the 7 seats in the House because you're gonna be unilateral. Right now, they're fighting again. I mean, when Obama was in there, where was the real unity between the two houses?
There wasn't any, and that's the
Biden ran on jobs creation, education, credit card amnesty. Why did they not go through with two branches of power? Why did that not happen? There was no evil Republicans, then it was two branches. We had a meltdown in 08. Job creation should have been key one for everybody equal. Why didn't that happen?
Yeah, and people, I don't think that the other side realizes that, like, at least for me, I can speak for myself, I am about equality, I am about racial injustice. Honestly, I think that we've been lied to trust our oppressor, and I'm not saying that the Republican Party or Trump is any better or he's a great person and he's the answer, but we have been lied to, and as black people, we gotta realize that we've been lied to by the media,
What's your involvement of politics at the local level?
This is my first rally, first protest. Yeah, 21.
Nice.
Never really cared about politics before. I was always just like, man, fuck politics.
Yeah, but presidential election. This is the first presidential election.
I'll be voting. Now, actually, I was able to vote in. Was I able to vote? No, I wasn't able to vote in 2016. I wasn't able to. But if I was able to, I wouldn't have voted for anybody. And before that, I wouldn't. I always been a non-voter. I hated politics, hated the two-party system, all that. So this is my first rally. Luckily, I've been able to network with some other people here, and really start to get involved in the politics. Nope.
Are you intending to go?
No.
Why not?
Honestly, I really value entrepreneurship.
Trade or something?
Well, no. I want to be an inventor. I'm an inventor. I have some inventions that I want to manifest. So, yeah. And also, I think that universities are very doctrined by the left.
Of course they are.
So
I went to Temple University. I've been Republican most of my life. I was independent for about 3 or 4 years, and I changed that.
Okay, yeah. So, just literally starting. This is my first ever involvement in something political.
I wish you well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you so much. So, yeah.
What is the entrepreneurship that you're trying to go for?
Well, I can't tell you my secret because it's an invention. I want to be an inventor, so I want to create. I want to create a product for. I used to be a cigar girl, so I want to create I have an innovative idea towards cigars and smoking and stuff.
Cigars is big.
Yeah. So just something like that. I'm just here chasing the American dream, and I don't want it to be ruined.
Can I ask, as a young black woman, you're definitely in the minority being on this side. How does it feel? I believe was it another black woman who threw the drink at you a couple minutes ago?
Yeah.
How
And they spit on me as well. I don't know if you caught that. Luckily, it only like hit right here, but it didn't get on my my body.
That's not good for
What is it like? Like you said, this is your first real foray into politics, so to see such a polarization and see yourself become a target of people's vitriol, like how is that for you?
You know what? I really can't judge anybody, honestly, because I feel like we all have a voice and we're all using it for something different. Of course, I don't condone violence or nothing like that, but I can't really judge. I can't judge people at the end of the day. If they feel like they're fighting for something right, that's what they fight for. I believe in freedom of speech, so I don't care if you believe in Stalin. I don't care if you believe in, Marxism or you believe in tyranny. You should be able to voice, your beliefs at the end of the day, even if you support something that's completely against me. Now, there is, like you said, I'm in the minority, of course, but that doesn't bother me though, because I feel like hopefully will be able to open somebody's mind. I don't know if I accomplished that today, but I know that in my personal life, I've been able to open up some people's mind. Like my family, I'm the only conservative.
I was actually just about to ask,
really,
is your family conservative?
No, not at all. They're hardcore Democrats. I'm the only conservative in my family. I just walked away from the Democratic Party about 2-3 months ago. So.
Did you know the first 150 members of the Republican Party were black men out of Texas?
Wait, the first what?
First 150 members of the Republican Party were black men.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Now, I did know that the first 23 men in Congress, black men in Congress, were Republican. Okay. But I didn't know that in the beginning that the first 150, you said?
And the KKK was actually created by the Democratic Party. I know things kind of switched, but they were created, KKK, to make blacks turn to Democrat. That's why I was wondering, all the black people were on this Democratic plantation, and that's part of the reason. Martin Luther King was a Republican.
I know, Martin Luther King, they don't know. And they demonize him.
Luther King Jr. supports Trump.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did know that. Alvita, I know Alvita. She came out with a documentary called My Alpha 21 about abortion. It opened my eyes about abortion, but...
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry.
They said that there's an alleged switch.
Yeah.
I have yet to see how, especially when, I'm not trying to generalize, but they were pretty violent, spitting and throwing drinks and stuff. That sounds to me, like I really think Black Lives Matter is the KKK in blackface.
I can agree and disagree. For me, when I say Black Lives Matter, it's a statement. I agree with anybody else.
It's a premise.
I'm looking at you, I'm looking at you, I'm looking at myself, I'm looking at our future children and grandkids. We matter. Period.
Of course.
Yeah, no. I agree with the statement as well. I do think Black Lives Matter.
The whole thing about the all lives matter narrative, when they said save the whales back in the day, no one said, hey, what about the pterodactyls? What about the elephants? They understood that the whales needed help right now. Of course, all animals are important under God or whatever, but right now, black people need help.
Right.
And that's all people are saying. So
I don't think there's nothing wrong in
there wouldn't be so much polarization, so much fighting.
Yeah, we have to understand each other.
The funding that they're getting contributed to. It's going to a political cause. Why is it not going back to the neighborhoods that need it?
That's why I don't stand with the organization.
Yeah, that's the disconnect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think everybody.
No.
I think everybody.
Susan Rosenberg, right?
I'm actually not familiar with her.
Oh, Susan Rosenberg? She's the one that founded that thing.
Really?
The one of the three that said they were Marxist? Yeah, but when you say that...
The white girl.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
The domestic terrorist that's like David Ayers. Okay. Obama's friend that did a lot of bombings and did a lot of the stuff that Patty Hearst did with SLA.
Do you follow the whole George Soros narrative that they're getting funded by that?
George Soros is real.
You do believe in it? I know he's a real dude.
He's funding all the protests and he wants to change the dynamics of the country. When they say change the dynamics, they mean pure socialism. Like Canada's socialism. A lot of people don't like Trudeau because the economies of scale is not equal.
I agree.
That's what they don't think.
Good point.
That's all.
I think that we can all agree that Black lives do matter.
Yes,
When I say it,
it's civil. Yes, how it should be.
Better. I want our kids to get a good education, not be indoctrinated before they can think for themselves.
That's the way it should be.
That's the way it should be.
Not this blah 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 with the loud horn and
I want us to have economic. I want us to be able to build our kids.
They're just making things up.
To work to own homes and have adequate
This is
housing.
engaging.
Yes, I think
You're from the area. You know how shitty some of these houses are.
I do, and I think both people on both sides want the same thing. It's just the media divides us so much, and they take Black Lives Matter and they demonize it. They take All Lives Matter and they demonize it, and they make you divided, and they make you think that we're against each other. Even though I have a Keep America Great head on, you got a Black Lives Matter mask on.
We have a lot.
So we're a lot in common.
I'm like a CNN. We're here right now.
are debating and talking about.
They don't want to
doing a civil talk.
And Fox News,
have a lot of common ground.
Discussing, you're not fighting, you're not arguing.
Fox News wouldn't want us to see us doing this either, you know? So the media is evil.
I was actually just now going to ask, like, how do you think the role of the media divides the people? Like, how do you think that works to, you know, further divide us? And what do you think, like independent news sources and like citizen journalism could help to unite the country more so?
Oh, heck yes. When I first started researching what Black Lives Matter was about and everything, I had to rely on independent media sources. So I do, I appreciate what you're doing. I really, really do. Because I think the mainstream media is the main weapon used in this country to divide us. I can't think of another weapon, not even a gun, that is more divisive than the media. I really can't think of it. So I think independent news sources are very, very important, and they're not funded by the mainstream, the Soros and the Democrats, and
they don't have the agenda to fill other than the objective truth.
What's your agenda? That's the key question.
My agenda to here today.
No, I mean, with the media. When like Stephanopoulos is interviewing Trump and they're having the town hall. George, what do you represent? What's your agenda? We know you worked for Bill Clinton and you were part of the communications staff when he was president. What's your agenda? Are you really not biased? What's your agenda?
There's always a bias.
Yeah, there is always a bias.
The bigger the media, the bigger the
media. That's what you have to ask. That's the key question before you even get into the media. What's your agenda before we even talk? That's what you have to ask. And if they get offended, they don't want to really talk. Civil, talk. That's all.
It's so sad how divided even the black community is, because I told you I used to be with Black Lives Matter before everything that happened this year, and we need to stand together. It doesn't have to be Democrat versus Republican. It's good versus evil. That's all. That's all. We don't need to have these divisions. Good versus evil.
Which leads me to my next question. Do you see the two-party system in the U.S. sustaining itself? Honestly, I feel like after 2020, I hope both parties fall. I hope that people can vote more logically and not be like, oh, I have to, I'm a Republican, I need to vote in this party. But party lines can go away entirely.
I agree.
At least in my opinion.
I 100% agree with that, and I want to be hopeful that one day we will get rid of the two-party system. However, every 4 years it's always a vote Democrat or die narrative, and if we keep, next year when Trump is gonna, I'm trying to think, maybe 2024, maybe we can look at other parties, but they're gonna say the same thing in 2024. We have to get Trump out. We have to get Trump out. That's all that matters, that we get Trump out. And then after that, I don't know, after 2024, maybe there's a chance, but I think the media makes money off of this division. They will never make it mainstream. They will never make it mainstream to get rid of the two-party system because it's too profitable.
It's too profitable. It's locked in. I agree.
You listen to Fox News because you're a Republican? Well, Paul Ryan never liked Trump, so he's part of Fox. And the guy that was the chief of staff of VP Biden is now the VP of Fox.
Wow.
So if you listen to Fox, you got Donna Brazile on there. You got, Chuck Schumer's assistant Chris. They're all on there.
They say two birds of the same feather.
Yep, exactly.
I'm sorry, two wings of the same bird.
Exactly.
That's what they say. Two wings of the same bird.
It's all corporate money.
Exactly.
And then you have to go back. Where's the agenda? Where's the money funding? If you want 3 or 4 parties, you got to get backing.
Yeah.
It's like building a business. If you were to build a restaurant, you need somebody to back you if you're a successful chef to become successful.
Right.
Why do restaurants fail in 6 months? Because they don't have the backing of business and the word of mouth, and a lot of people are going to support it. It's like having a restaurant.
I really appreciate what you guys are doing.
We appreciate y'all coming over and talking, having candid
I
conversation.
appreciate you
Thank you for letting me.
talking with me. Like I said, it's great when I came in to try to talk.
God bless. All right, respect.
Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. Very nice to talk.
And I just
So you're saying that just because I don't listen to him, he has the right to automatic right to kill him.
If you're expected of a crime and they're expecting your car, you have to step away from the car.
Jacob Blake was actually breaking up a fight, right? He wasn't suspected of a crime.
No.
The police got
What do you got different?
Wait, hold up. The police
got the secret internet browser. I don't know. No. This is the police report. The police were called for a domestic situation. You know who they targeted? The black man breaking it up between two women. You mean the rape? They didn't know he was a rapist at the time, and that's also been disproven. So go back to your QAnon circle.
What if he went to jail and he was still in jail as a rapist? People would be like,
he still doesn't deserve to be murdered.
That's no right.
So he's
Am I right? Am I right?
So he deserves to be murdered because of that.
Deserve to be murdered. And wait, there's a fallacy.
For people who claim that, and the people that are defending that are the ones that call themselves pro-life. That's why I have a problem with like pro-life.
Real quick, I want to address your fallacy in your argument. Did the cop know of his criminal past when he decided to shoot him 7 times in the back?
That's why I'm going back to the.
And even then, if he did, the cop is not justified. That's
taser already. You didn't know about that. Then when he's running to the car, they already used the taser. And you got 0.2 seconds, 0.345 seconds to decide. You're going to sit out and get out your taser when he could be grabbing a gun and shooting you at the same time.
You don't know he had a gun for a fact. You could attack. There are so many. A gun should be a last resort. That should be always looked at as a last resort. A last resort. There are so many situations like that where you can't just automatically pull a gun and start shooting.
But again, this goes back to what that man was saying about individualism.
Was it right for him to put a cop in the headlock?
Situation.
No, it wasn't right for him to play. I don't know that nuance. I can tell you this. I'll give you that. It wasn't right for him to play a headlock. That doesn't warrant automatically shooting him. There are many ways. It all comes down to the training. There are many different ways besides shooting someone.
Individuality.
It's nuance. You can't just shoot someone.
That doesn't mean it wasn't justified.
No, that's not justified.
But that's
it's not justified.
After fighting and they have a record.
If they would, I don't believe that. Sorry, it's not justified for you to just shoot somebody randomly.
People say you should names,
and it's not just a race.
Anybody that
I was
7 times in the back. That's justified.
Yes.
No,
because when you have a firearm, any trainer will tell you.
Because
when you shoot at somebody, you keep your fingers straight. I don't even.
Then there are a lot. If that's really the case, there are a lot of trigger-happy cops walking around that can easily blast. This situation's not going to get any better if that's the real mindset.
To go inside that onto the trigger, what you're shooting to kill.
Individual.
That's not right.
Some people will take 6 shots and they will keep going.
That's the problem.
So that's why once it gets to that point, that's why there's the 7 shots. You get 7 shots all the time. That's because that's what they do.
When 7 shots, when someone empties 7 bullets into someone's back, they're not looking to stop him. They're looking to kill him. They're looking to kill him. They're not trying to stop him. They want to end his life. When you're emptying 1, 3 shots, that could easily be explained away. 7 shots?
Don't agree on that.
7 shots.
3 seconds.
The guy in front of his kids, keep in mind.
You think a cop's supposed to be psychic when his intent was running and reaching?
Oh, he
like
was
this.
Oh.
He was reaching in the car like this, like he was grabbing something.
Oh, he was intent. No, was he psychic enough to think he had a gun in there?
Well, what is this dude saying? If it's a gun,
he was psychic enough to have a gun, thinking it was a threat right there.
I got a question for you. Why does policing, the way we're suggesting, work in every other country but this one? What's that? Why does specialized policing with a strong social service structure to help police?
That's what's being suggested everywhere?
Yes.
Why they just screen defund the police and destroy the police?
So I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna encourage you to read up on.
I think everybody would agree that it's a really tough job. And you need a lot.
No one says it's easy. No one says it's an easy job, but there are ways of going about it.
What's the difference? I had 2 shots.
Okay. So I'm gonna level with you real quick. What is being said, and I'm going to encourage you to read up on what defund the police is, because you cannot fit the entire policy on a big board. Because if we're supposed to believe MAGA and research that, what that actually means, I'm going to ask you to do the same on the other side. Nope, I let you talk, man. Listen, I don't care that you had 4 shots. Let me finish my thought. So now if you're going to ask us, and you're going to say MAGA, and we got to go and do the research to understand what MAGA means, because it's catchy and it's easy to fit into a tweet, right? It's easy to put on a sign. Why can't you do the same for defund the police? Because defund the police, all it is asking us to take up the same model that European countries have, that Australia has, that countries that have proven successfully that they can, which one? We can talk about Denmark, we can talk about any of the Netherlands states. We can talk about any of the Finnish states. Great Britain. Australia, Germany, France, Spain. Dude, wait, real quick, dude.
England, what else?
What?
Denmark, England, what else?
About what?
About European countries has exclusive police. Tell me more.
I'm gonna go back to my thought.
It's different in Britain. Because guess what? Nobody has guns.
It's not
These
fair.
are important policies right now. Are criminals going to get rid of their guns because legal people can't have them? You think
Worked in
criminals
Australia
should get rid of their
27 years
guns?
ago.
Huh?
They worked in Australia 27 years ago.
All the criminals gave in their gang. They had hundreds
You know
of
what they did?
guns like we did.
You know what they did?
And they all
listen,
gave them in.
listen, 6 shot Steve.
Criminals.
You know what Australia did? They banned all guns, and then they were able to take their equivalent of the ATF and specialize in getting rid of all the illegal guns. You can laugh, 6 shot Steve.
I'll look
Listen,
into that. I didn't say anything. I'll look
but like these
you
are
go off because I took shots, dude. I said I would look into it. I didn't have anything to dispute.
Dude, I'm just having fun
I said I'll
with
look
you. I'm
into
just
it.
having fun with you. I'm lightening the mood.
I'll look into it.
But like, this is what's being said. Defund the police isn't get rid of police. It's help the police, so they're not the ones that have to go to Lancaster when there's a man who's having a psychotic break by himself as the sole cop. I don't fault that cop. A man who was having a psychotic break, a cop was asked to show up there by himself with no mental health training. I don't fault him. I fault the system. The system put that cop in the shitty situation where that man had to take another man's life. And that's before we get to racial bias and mental health bias. The system is fucked. That cop shouldn't have been there by himself on a mental health call. That's what defund the police is.
Abolish the police means taking the police apart completely.
Yes.
Defund the police, those are 2 different things. People need to get the nuance.
That's what I was going to say. If I heard that argument every time, then I could look more into what the plan is and I could address it. But that's not what I hear in Minneapolis. That's not what I hear everywhere. I mean, like, a lot of people don't have the same, like, peaceful messages here.
I mean, I've been to
That
marches.
doesn't mean I'm all
I've
gonna.
been to marches now for 7 months, man. Most of the time, and wait, I'm going to tell you my real life experience. You just told me yours.
What did the BLM, I just want to ask because I didn't say something that long. Let me ask about what the BLM leader said about white people.
What was that?
What the BLM leader, whoever she was, excuse me, in Portland, whoever, the one that was on the news that said what she said.
What'd she say?
Yeah, I don't know what she said.
Basically said that yes, she hates white people. Well, no, she said it. I don't know her exact words, but look it up. She said it. It's on the news. Everybody's seen it.
Okay, so if she does, she does. That's her learned experience.
That's her particular experience. That doesn't represent.
Difficult when she's pushing that, and then it's like you got to be for BLM or I'm against you.
But the same can be said when you're telling me Mexicans are rapists.
I said that?
No, your president did.
Yeah. Your president said a lot of things.
Your president has said a lot of things, my man.
Talking about the ones that are rapists,
huh?
MS-13.
Oh, come on, 10
How much MS?
Come on, 10 shot
Oh, there's not a big cartel that has like took over the drug system.
Come on,
in this
dude.
freaking city alone.
How much is
Oh, wait, real quick, question for you. That cartel, who are they taking advantage of? Mexicans.
I would say, I was going to say,
if they're trafficking people, who are they trafficking? They're trafficking other Mexicans. Come on, dude.
What's that?
If you're gonna say it's the cartel he's talking about or rapists, who's the cartel peddling? Other Mexicans. When you say blanket statements, if I listen,
sounds like they took me out of context, and you know they all.
But you put it in context and it doesn't sound any better.
They all.
Dude, you put it in context, it doesn't sound better. Any better. Because he doubles down and triples down on it.
Yeah.
And then he ends it with, and some I think are okay. Come on, dude.
It's the new one. It's the new one.
Real quick. I would say he says everything right. He makes an ass out of himself. He should take his Twitter and destroy it.
He should actually read and meet more detail. If Trump was actually more researched and more knowledgeable about what the stuff he's saying, I would respect him a little more. But the fact he just goes on a tangent, throws something out, and see what sticks, I don't have that respect for that attitude. Huh?
But he hasn't done
it. Would you like the president to be more of what he always said or more what he did while he was in president?
Both. And this one hasn't done anything and he said shitty things.
Whoa. Okay. Historically black colleges, that didn't happen?
What happened?
Employment rate didn't drop for minorities.
Okay, wait, real quick.
His economy didn't go like this from when you watch Obama's. As soon as Trump was elected, it already bumped up because of Trump.
No.
Because they knew Trump was coming in. Dude, the last quarter, it bounces up to the Trump. But take it from there, take that as his best. Then it goes boom. And then you get.
Are you talking about Wall
COVID?
Street?
It goes down and starts to back up.
Listen, are you talking about Wall Street? Is that what you're referencing, the Dow Jones?
Yeah, whatever they show.
Okay. So how much money have you made on Wall Street?
None, but I've seen wages go up. I know I know my boy's an electrician, a union electrician, and I know during Obama he was laid off like once a month it seemed. Okay. I haven't seen anybody laid off.
Why is the electrician union against Trump then? Why are all these
rats? But they're starting to change. I was literally just down Bike Week with the union electrician people hanging out with them. Trust me, the ranks are switching. Okay. So you can't just your blanket statement there, bro. Blanket statement's a good one way.
No, that wasn't so much a blanket statement.
Dems don't have standards, but they got double standards.
I mean, I'm
and
not
Republicans
a Democrat.
don't.
That's again the problem.
You gotta call it both.
Throw that at me, man. It doesn't hit me because I'm not a Democrat.
If you think you're gonna be surprised when a lot of independents show up to the polls, and then they're gonna be
because I've been to like 6 different states.
Oh yeah, and those are particular states. They're not the United States. This is a big country, dude.
Upstate New York, where I was about like this.
14 Shot Frank. What do you do? Why do you get to travel so much? That's really cool. What do you do?
I was unemployed because of COVID, and when they opened stuff back up, I started traveling with my family because my parents are old and my dad had his stroke.
No, I was just curious.
I take care of the dog for them and stay in the room at the time and then do my own thing.
Dude, that's great. That's really great of you.
So I was going around doing my own thing, and I'm just saying from what I saw, when you went into in North Carolina, out Banks, anywhere I went, you go into a store, it just seemed like they were selling all Trump stuff. Everybody was talking Trump. Everybody was talking Antifa. They come here, it's going to be trouble. Everybody's like, you know.
I mean, the demographic breakdowns kind of show what you're saying in certain parts of the country. But there are a lot of independents who actually have been activated. Both ways, being fair, both ways. But the statistical breakdown is actually showing that more independents, especially in the suburbs, which is what wins and loses elections, are being activated for Biden. Because they're tired of the rhetoric coming out of Trump's mouth.
Even some Republicans, there are a lot of Republicans that have left the Republican Party. Trump doesn't have that same 6 million number.
But he has, like you said, but he has picked up.